hysterical walk of the nation's capital with the mall as the stage. Please, everybody, put your hands together right now for Mark Palchik, everybody.
Thank you. I am a 70-year-old stand-up comedian from Washington, D.C., the Insurrection Capitol of America. And I love it, except, it's getting so expensive. You wouldn't believe what it costs these days to buy a politician. And they're not worth it. Both DC and Florida politicians have tweeted that the Jews control the weather. Really? We haven't been able to control the weather since we left Egypt the first time. And you know what? If we really had that superpower, we just keep Manhattan at 78.6, nice and toasty, because no one wants to exit it to Miami. Hey, I'm a pretty good salesman. In fact, I would say that I am a blue belt salesman. You're welcome, Ray. Look, anybody can sell fire in the Arctic, but it takes a great salesman to sell a burning bush to an atheist. I'm not quite that good, but I did manage to sell Christmas ornaments to Jews. It's all about rebranding. Now, this is back in the day before there were Hanukkah bushes. And no, Samantha, that's not when my wife goes 8 days without shaving. It was before Jews celebrated Christmas. And I was selling these great Christmas tree toppers. They were blue stars. They were gorgeous. But the only people I knew were Jews. And Jews don't buy Christmas ornaments. I mean, a Jew buying a Christmas tree topper makes about as much sense as a Catholic buying a condom. And neither one knows how to use it. But every Jew in Akron that year had a beautiful blue Hanukkah star. I'm a pretty good salesman. A good salesman believes in what they're selling. I only applied to 2 colleges, Miami University and Ohio U. When I got my one acceptance letter, I was so excited. The first week of summer, I went down with my friends to register for classes at Miami. Now, this is back in the day before computers were invented. And all your information was on an index card that was written with a mechanical device called a typewriter. You can find these in the Smithsonian and on the home office of our president. When I got to the front of the line, they didn't have my information. Oh, come on. I got the letter at home. I just forgot it's 4 hours away. Let me in, please. And they registered me. 20 years later, I got all my important papers from my parents, my diplomas from high school, from Miami, from law school, and my sole acceptance letter from Ohio University. Miami never accepted me. I'm a pretty good salesman. In the summer of 1969, racial tensions were running really high in Akron, Ohio, and I had a job in an inner city park. Yes, this 5'9", 110-pound white boy had a job teaching 6-foot-thick, 13-year-old African-Americans how to play basketball. It went great. They loved using my head as an armrest. This white boy can jump, and I'm a pretty good salesman. Now the park is right between 2 neighborhoods, a middle-class African-American neighborhood and a white poor neighborhood. And the 2 neighborhoods got along pretty well, mostly. Well, that is until young Wilbur escaped from his bath. He was a 3-year-old white boy, and he ran out the back door, butt naked, and streaked across the park. And this time of day, it was mostly African Americans in the park. And they and I thought this was hilarious. Wilbur's mother did not agree. She came out with a 12-gauge shotgun. Next person that makes a sound, I'm going to shoot. Well, now, I'm a pretty good salesman. So I offered to hold her shotgun while she went and got Wilbur a towel. And yep, she shot me. I'm not that good a salesman. Luckily, she was not the brightest bulb in the pack. The gun was not loaded. So the rest of the kids and I, we lit out there like the running of the bulls, the Chicago Bulls. Hey, I hate that just because I'm 70, people think I'm old, but I walk my dog every day, twice a day, for for 2 hours. Well, it should only be an hour and a half, but that dog stops every 10 minutes so I can pee. I'm Mark Palachuk. Thank you very much.
Mark Palachuk, everybody.